What is up, my ninjas? I'm Strident, and I'm back with another quick review. This time we are taking a look at the Terminator Genisys, Pops, and the Guardian. So these are Arnold's two looks, well, two of Arnold's looks in this film, the two main looks. This is from the beginning of the film. This is from, I want to say, the middle onward. And there's one more transformation, but they didn't give us that character or that look. I mean, it's kind of Pops with some added details to him. But I am a fan of Arnold. I'm like a lifelong fan of Arnold. So these figures, I'm pretty much trying to get everything Arnold that I can get. You see the others over there. All I'm missing is the Tech Noir Terminator, and that might be it. I didn't like the original NECA ones that didn't move because I need articulation, because as you can see, I prefer to make my guys do stuff. I mean, look at Spider-Man over there. I mean, it's kind of hard to see. I'll move. Wow. I wasn't expecting that to happen. But, you see Spider-Man over there? He's doing something. I like my figures doing something. Look at the Green Lantern. He's doing something. Action figures need to be able to be in action. Otherwise, you're not doing any justice by the concept, or you're not doing yourself any justice by spending the money and owning them and not using them. That being said, I'm so in love with these NECA figures. You know, I've complained about things that NECA does not do right, but these aren't an example of what they don't do right. This is battle damaged Pops. Actually, let me move closer. This way you guys can really see all the detail, and it almost looks like it was sculpted for the movies, like a special effects piece for the films, you know? Almost like a reference point for the films, but everything looks so damn good. Man, to the view that we're more used to, the regular view. So, as you can see though, very dynamic, why am I saying dynamic? Very detailed sculpt. I mean, it's movie accurate to a T. And then cool things like the jacket is made of a very strong but pliable material. And then his shirt, it's a shirt. It's made of a soft material. Do you see this? It's a shirt. I'm like, what? Everybody else needs to pay attention. They really do. The arm, you can pull that out real easily. It's getting his real arm out, because as you can see, this one has this very straight peg, because I guess it's just meant to sit in there. The arm itself has this proper peg with a lip and everything. So getting that shit out once you get it in there is, ooh, good God. I thought I was gonna break the figure. I didn't realize how much, you know, work it was going to be to get his arm out of there, but it stands up to the work, you know? You don't have to worry about that. A part of me almost wants to keep the arm out and never put that back in. You can kind of tell though that something is, I'm going to change his head as well. So have fun looking at the back of or I'll make the Guardian look at you. You can see younger old Arnold. You know, I love these figures because, like, with all my figures, you have these different points in Arnold's career. You know, you have the Commando and the Predator Arnold, where he's just like a little bit younger. And then you have the T2 Arnold, who is a little bit older. And then you have this guy, and then you have Pops, which is freaking amazing. And what I'm going to show you, I'm going to put them all side by side, so that you can see them and look at their faces. One of the cool things is the weaponry, and I love how they sculpted his hand. I love these figures. You know, when I was a kid, we had those cheesy, I can't remember who made those figures. Was it Playmates made a couple figures, but like, was it LJN? Maybe it was Playmates. I can't remember, but they made Terminator figures, and they were like good for playing, you know, as a kid, but they weren't really that awesome. So here you go. I'm gonna look up at the three together. You can see the different periods of Arnold, you know? I just really dig seeing all of these guys together. You know, it shows you how far they've come. It's like a boy band of Arnolds. Bye, bye, bye. Of course. Anyway, he didn't like that joke. But all jokes aside, just seeing the progression is pretty amazing. They did the damn thing, you know. You guys would be fools not to be acknowledging this. So you can see he's got his super shotgun with him. It's pretty cool. He holds it really well. Sometimes the weirdest thing though is just the way that the hands attach to the... Actually, where's my pointer? Gotta have the pointer. I'm a professional. The way the hands hold on to the handle and actually go into the trigger and the trigger guard in between there. It's kind of weird, and it's different on each of them. I want to say maybe these two it's the same, but like on some of the older figures that I have to the side, like actually it's the same on the T2 figure, which I'll just put back here. He's got the same kind of hand. It's the other ones, like Dutch right here, his is different, which I wish he had on this figure. And the same thing with John Matrix. John Matrix and Dutch are pretty much the same figure. So, whereas these Terminator figures are all different, and they have things in common, but they're all different. Head sculpts are different. So the hands are the only thing they have in common. But anyway, long story short, Pops is a badass figure. Very simple. Like I said, he only comes with 3 accessories. The extra head, the added battle damage arm, which is that right there. Move back so you can see that, I'm sorry. This is kind of ghetto. You know how it is when I do these in-camera reviews. And he comes with his Benelli super shotgun. It's a pretty awesome figure. If you liked Terminator, if you like Arnold, these are the figures to get, you know what I mean? All we need is a Conan figure, and it's a wrap. As for the Guardian figure, the Guardian didn't come with anything. It was just an example or just a version of Arnold that represents how he looked in the beginning of the film. And I don't really have a problem with him at all. He's very simple. He's wearing military fatigues, lower half, just like him. He doesn't have the bulletproof jacket. He's just got a regular biker jacket and he's got the hoodie on. So this shirt that's gray on almost all of them is a little bit different for him because it also is attached to a hoodie. Maybe it's not attached to the hoodie. Maybe it's just a gray t-shirt and a gray hoodie. I don't know. But it looks good. And it's a harkening back to design elements from T2. Leather jacket, leather jacket, leather jacket. You know what I mean? Like they're staying consistent with the style of the character, which I like. I'm a character designer. These are things I pay attention to. And he comes with his little sawed-off. I mean, it's not a sawed-off. His little baby shotty. It's pretty nice. That could be a number of manufacturers' style. So you know, forgive me for not having the exact name. But I just like the look. I mean, it looks like somebody's dad. And it's weird just seeing him a little bit older than, well, he's really a lot. What is it, 20-something years in between these two? It's pretty awesome, you know? Pretty awesome. And then even longer in between this guy and this guy. It's nuts, you know what I mean? So like I said, if you're a fan of Terminator, if you're a fan of Arnold, NECA has been doing the damn thing. They've been putting out some awesome product. You got a lot of different Arnolds to choose from a lot. We need a Jack Slater and we need a fucking Conan figure, and then it's a wrap. I think this is the order that they came out in. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Commando, Predator, and then Terminator 2. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll go look it up. It's been a while. I just remember maybe seeing this before I saw that, but I'm gonna get to this review very soon, so expect that. I've already reviewed him. Go check that out. I've already reviewed him. This was a fun review. And yeah, this was my look at these two, the Terminator Genisys figures by NECA. Arnold fans, this is a must get. There's no question about it. No thoughts. No nothing. Get it. Complete your modern Arnolds, you know. It would be cool if they did one from The Last Stand also in his sheriff's getup. That'd be dope. But anyway, you know, I know we're in the minority, Arnold fans these days, because everybody likes these other guys and stuff like that. But, you know, Arnold represents the kind of action hero that we do not have anymore. We absolutely don't have it. With all the wrestlers, with all the, you know, MMA personalities, with all the good directors out there, we still don't have an Arnold. When Arnold dies, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be sad. I mean, because who's gonna do this stuff, you know what I mean? So anyway, here's a look at Terminator Genisys, Arnold, the Guardian, and Pops. I love them. I say get them if you see them. You know, don't be too greedy. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. So, you know, as usual, you guys have been great. On to the next one.